back and welcome our next guest, Kizito Odhiambo, the CEO and founder of agriBORA, which is an agri-fintech company with roots in Germany and in Kenya, committed to transforming the agribusiness landscape in Africa. Thank you so much for joining us here.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I'd like to ask you firstly, please tell us a bit more about agriBORA.
So, imagine a typical smallholder farmer in the rural area in Kenya trying to access seed and fertilizer to grow for the next harvest. Typically, they go to a shop, get the seed, walk out without any digital trace of the transactions happening between them and the shopkeeper. So we are all about digitizing the transactions that are happening in the villages, in the rural areas, giving farmers an opportunity to actually have transaction histories that can help them access finance. Only 5% of smallholder farmers across Africa have access to agri-input financing because they don't have any transaction histories. So with our work, we are digitizing the agriculture landscape for these smallholder farmers, ensuring that they can get access to this finance to invest in their farms.
Well, tell us a bit more about what you're showcasing here at VivaTech.
So, how do you combine transaction data that is happening in the villages with satellite data that can give you more insights about the environment, that can be able to be combined with artificial intelligence to build yield predictions so that you know the farmer has bought seed today, but you know that in 3 months to come, they're going to be able to sell this amount of product in the market. So what we are showcasing right now is a product that we call agriCOPA. COPA is a Swahili word for borrowing, which means we're able to leverage on transactional data from smallholder farmers with satellite data and give farmers a credit recommendation service that banks are willing to accept to actually give them credit to go and invest in their farms.
Well, I'd like to ask you about your vision in terms of the future for agriculture in Africa. How does agriBORA contribute to this vision?
So, when you think about Africa, you need to think about 60% of the arable land in the world is on this continent, first of all. The strongest demography is of the African population, and a very young and vibrant population looking for opportunities to make a difference. So our vision is basically to make sure that Africa is the agricultural powerhouse of the world. Yes, we can not only feed ourselves, we can actually feed the world. And how is agriBORA going to contribute to this? We are going to make sure that the smallholder farmers across Africa have access to the critical finance they require to invest in their farms, and once they have this investment, they are also going to have a sure market for them to be able to sell their crop in the local markets and also globally, hence feeding the world.
All right, well, Kizito Odhiambo, we're going to have to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining us here. Once again, you are the CEO and founder of agriBORA. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.